In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Second down and 8. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And you work this forward to the 35. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. 3rd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. On the ground, here's Wilson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Dobbins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And that ball's intercepted by Cleavon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On play action, Young. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Bass is good. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, a run for Wright. Inside the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That is Ferguson in motion. Here's the pistol snap to Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the left side, caught by Lamb.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with Wright. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack. So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go. Young. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. Second and 7. Now it's Dobbins. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is... up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Wilson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A carry here for Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. And that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Bass's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 12, Giants 14. Harrison evens to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll go play action with Young. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. A short throw caught by Ferguson. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Young. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Addison. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll run. It's Wilson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Young. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He gets this one to Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To throw, Young. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On play action, Young. That's hauled in at the 2.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver.
And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Head up. This is right. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Back on the ground and back to right. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd. Now a 3rd and 2. Now faking the give. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 42-yard line.
carry here for Wilson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Young to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Throwing is Young. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Young. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Addison. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
He'll find his running back, Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. That one complete to Moore. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They finish off the first month of the season